This is my review on X-Men Evolution Complete Series from Season 1 to Season 4. That year 2000 to 2003. Titled X-Men Evolution. I like this show, but I give it an 8 out of 10. I have its problems. Like, I felt like it was kind of rushed to me. The run. With his pacing issues, with his juggling so many ideas, with characters coming and going, with so many characters coming and going so quickly, and not really getting the most screen time or the best character acts to flush them all out on the team of the X-Men or the team for the Brotherhood that came and go in the series that went toe-to-toe with the X-Men, besides this saving humans. That is what the X-Men do in the show we see. And most of the X-Men are in their teenage years, in high school, at this point in their career, and except for Wolverine and Storm and Professor Xavier, I mean Charles Xavier, also known as Professor X, are the only adults on the X-Men team at this point in this version of the X-Men in this universe, while the rest of the X-Men teams are teenagers, not even out of high school yet. Just starting high school when we see them. And then we see them graduate high school, and then the series ends there once it tells the 2 parts or 3-part story about Apocalypse trying to take over the world, and where the majority of the X-Men, of the overpowered X-Men, have been taken over and brainwashed by Apocalypse against their free will. So they have to go toe-to-toe with the more overpowered X-Men, along with the only X-Men that are still left are the young kids on the X-Men team, and the more rookies of the X-Men that lacks experience. And also some mutants come on to join into the X-Men and stop Apocalypse from taking over the world and starting Armageddon. Why not just enslaving humans, but also enslaving humans as well, and everything is making hell for everybody. As well, the Apocalypse big bad of the final series of the final season of the is what everything builds to, pretty much. He's the final villain of the series, and he is awesome as the guy. This version of Apocalypse is so badass and sick, and I like this version of badass of Apocalypse. Alone, this version of Apocalypse gets a 10 out of 10. Way better than what we got from Apocalypse from the X-Men Apocalypse movie. Much more of an Apocalypse. Of a scary threat this Apocalypse does. More fucked up. Well, more OP stuff. More OP stuff than the one we saw in X-Men Apocalypse. Like, I felt this Apocalypse was more demonstrate his power more and use his power more often to his advantage than the one in the movies. I just like this overall. I like the series more than any of the X-Men movies that I've seen in live action from Fox universe that they made from Fox X-Men. So I like this and all. I just think it feels as for some of the characters coming and going. It feels like it did all those struggles. It's managed them well, to do all these things, juggle these things well, these great ideas and characters well. I just wish, like, it did better than what it did. Which is why I'm not giving it a 10 out of 10, but an 8 out of 10. I just wish all of these things were executed better with this pace and took more of its time. Maybe it could help if the episodes were longer. I don't know. That's why I give X-Men Evolutions, the series, a overall 8 out of 10. All 4 seasons of X-Men Evolutions get an 8 out of 10. And the series as a whole gets 8 out of 10. I still love these versions of the characters. I just wish I think they could have done. I just wish there was a better way. I wish they executed it better. Was taking its time more. Was showing these things and not a. But I think for what it did a pretty good job. With what it did. Do I think it could have done better? Maybe. Yes, I do. I just still like the show anyway. I give it 8 out of 10. That's enough said. For me. And if you'd like to show, hit the thumbs up under the video. Hit the thumbs up button. Like to subscribe. Hit the subscribe, then hit the bell button. Choose subscribe in that order. To get subscribed. Do that both in that order. Okay, goodbye. And good night.